Okay, what is going on, guys? I'm your boy Sully, and today I am back. As you can quite clearly see, we're doing another gaming video. Can't remember the last time I did one of these. Don't even want to have to think about it, to be perfectly honest. But yes, we are back. Finally, I'm on my gaming grind again. Ever since COD Champs for IW finished, like last week, week and a bit ago. No, last week. Sunday? I can't remember. It's been about a week or so since COD Champs happened, finished. Optic won it. It was an incredible tournament. I watched most of it. Me and my girlfriend sat and watched the final. And yeah, it was really incredible to watch. Watching it for the past like 5 years or however long it's been. And seeing Optic finish, like, be favourites 3 years in a row, finish 7th and then 7th again. Like top 8 2 years in a row, and now to finally have won it after all this time. Oh my god, my shot is anus. But finally won it after all this time was absolutely awesome to watch. But everyone now is back to playing Ghosts. Well, I say everyone, like most of the pros are now back to playing Ghosts. Perfectly fine by me. This is like one of my favourite CODs. I was just really good at it back in the day. It was the last COD that I genuinely felt I was ridiculous at, and yeah, like, main thing for me that's upsetting is that I never started GBs on this game. I honestly wish I had, because I would have gotten into GBs a lot earlier. I think I did start on AW, which was the COD after this, but it wasn't as fun. Like, I wasn't as good at that game, in my own personal opinion. And I feel like it would have just been, like, looking back, it would have been a lot more beneficial for me to have started on this one. As opposed to AW, but that was back before I even like knew about GBs properly or was like involving myself that much in competitive COD. Because beforehand I'd only ever watched live streams. I'd watched like Champs a couple of years in a row, and like I was kind of new to it. But it was something that I definitely did want to get into, and it did take me like 2 years to get into, but once I did, I was pretty much hooked. Sort of fallen off of it in recent years. I haven't watched as many tournaments or things like that, but I had to watch Champs, because last year I wasn't actually able to, because my internet was completely fucked. I was emailing, or not emailing, but tweeting at my ISP, trying to get them to sort my connection out, and nothing they did worked, and I would never recommend TalkTalk to anyone. They are absolute trash when it comes to their internet, and their customer service is literally dreadful. But yeah, enough about that, enough about Champs. We're finally back to a gaming video on my channel at long last. Like I said, I'm very glad it's this game above all things. I really didn't want to have to upload any like IW. I'm not a massive fan of MWR, just some of the changes they made to that game really didn't give it the same feel as COD 4, which was my biggest fear going into it when they announced MWR, is that they changed things. It wouldn't be the same, it wouldn't be what people wanted or have asked for so many years, and it turned out to be true. I kind of got bored of it after like a couple of months and wasn't really into it at all. Pretty much stopped playing PlayStation because all my friends transitioned into PC. I started playing a lot more PC games, and then my PC broke, and I've pretty much been stuck on my PlayStation on my own for the past few months. Oh shit. Yeah, I've pretty much been stuck back on PlayStation on my own for the past few months. And annoyingly, none of my friends who currently have their PlayStations even play Ghosts, which sucks for me, because I would really love some people to just like grind some like UMG Ghosts with. Some wages on Ghosts would be dope, but like I said, no one's playing it, so it's not very fun. So yeah, I've streamed this a couple of times in the last few days. I think they've gone okay. At one point I had like up to 8 viewers, and that was pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna start trying to get into streaming just a hell of a lot more. Try to build up a fan base on my Twitch. I know I've mentioned this a couple of times before, and like Sully on Sundays and things like that, but it's definitely something I want to get into more, because my channel has quite obviously taken a bit of a turn from the original gaming stuff I was uploading all the time on it. And that's fine by me. I kind of guessed it would at some point, because not everyone enjoys gaming content. Not everyone can sit there and do what I was doing when I first started, which is just playing COD for like 6 to 8 hours a day. As cool as that would be to do, I have way too much going on at the moment in terms of like uni and life in general, that it doesn't allow me to do that pretty much. And like I said, I'm just not that invested into COD anymore, where I'd like physically be able to do that. Whereas I used to literally come home from school day in, day out, play 6 to 8 hours of S&D on COD without fail. I haven't been able to do that in years, and I can't see myself ever being able to do that again. It's kind of sad, but I made the most of it whilst I could. Life just works in mysterious ways, and this is now why I'm in the current stage I'm at, where I don't game as much. That's not for the want of trying. If it was my choice, I would definitely be on my PC all the time playing CSGO like non-stop, but because me and technology don't seem to be a very good mix, I've not been able to, which sucks. Wow, that guy domed me. What's he using? Oh, that could have been nasty. But yeah, this has actually gone quite well considering the first LiveComm I've done in however long. I haven't repeated myself a whole bunch, which is always a plus. Jesus. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of updates on me and life and why there has been like no gaming content on my channel. Oh Jesus, your boy is a god. I just miss being good at a COD. Genuinely miss it.
Friendly Oracle overhead.
Where am I getting shot from? Wow. Okay. But yeah, apologies for going silent then. I was sort of just in my element when I got that random free piece. So yeah, in terms of like how often things like this might be going up, don't expect them that much, because it has been a while. I don't think people will really enjoy me doing much gaming content anymore. Doesn't really seem to be a thing that would go down well on my channel, in my own eyes anyway. Just based on how things have gone and like the lackluster views I've seen to be getting recently. I can't really blame anyone for that but myself. It's just because I've had issues with uploading. I pretty much only upload solely on Sundays at the moment. I gave up on gaming on the channel for a long time. But I could get back into it, very sporadic live comms and things like that. But for the most part, gaming will probably take place on my streams and things like that. So that's going to wrap it up, because that was actually a pretty quick gameplay, but this was only going to be quick anyway, just to explain where I've been, what's going on, and what's happening in terms of gaming and that sort of content. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy anyway. As always, I've been your boy Sully. A link to my Twitch will be in the description below, so if you do want to go follow me on that, be notified of when I am live streaming, do feel free. My Twitter will be down there as well, so feel free to go over and follow me on that, because I do often update when I'm streaming and things like that. And if you want to see me ranting and being at my most random, Twitter's the best place for that. But yeah, that wraps things up from me. Hope you guys did enjoy. This has been a random